Hello everyone. Today in our day-to-day life, we listen to various genres of music. But do we know that most of the instruments that produce music we love to listen to are stringed instruments, be it guitar, ukulele, sitar, harp, and even piano. So how is that hitting a string can produce such a beautiful sound that everyone likes listening to? In this video, we will be discussing on the physics behind the production of sound in stringed instruments, and the instrument which we will be discuss on is none other than widely played guitar. Let's get right into it.
We heard such a melodious music. So how is it plucking or strumming the string produces such beautiful music or sound? When you pluck string, whether be it guitar, ukulele, or as in a piano where a string is hammered, we create a set of vibrations. These are called standing waves. These waves travel through the string to a guitar's body, or in a piano, these vibrations directly travel through the air. These waves make the flexible wood of the guitar vibrate, which in turn makes the surrounding air molecules vibrate. These waves propagate to the listener's ear, which we perceive as sound. Four things affect the frequency of the sound that is played: length, tension, density, and the thickness of the string. The relation between these components is given by the formulae. Generally, in a guitar, all the strings are at a similar length, but it can be changed by the player by pressing the strings on the fretboard as we saw in the video. As the length of the string decreases, the pitch increases. The tension in the string is adjusted according to the convenience of the player by tuning the guitar at a particular frequency. The thickness and the density of each string is different, and hence when we pluck a thicker string, we hear a low-pitched sound, whereas when we pluck a thinner string, we hear a high-pitched sound. The shape and the material of the guitar may also vary. This may affect the sound of the guitar when played. In electric guitars or violins, the waves produced is converted into electrical waves, which then can be modified to produce delays, overdrives, distortion, etc.
Which leads to sensation of sound in our ears. Different strings produce different frequencies due to different thickness and densities. The lower strings vibrate slower due to high thickness and high density, whereas the upper strings tend to vibrate fast due to the low thickness and their low densities. In general, the speed of vibration is inversely proportional to the thickness of the string.
Beats. Beats are something which we hear quite often while listening to music or while playing an instrument, which is in this case a guitar. But what we don't realize is what are these notes of sounds that we hear and how are they formed. Beats are the periodic and repeating fluctuations heard in the intensity of a sound when two sound waves of very similar frequencies interfere with one another. For example, when two notes whose frequencies are close together are played, they add together to create a sound wave whose amplitude rises and falls, producing a throbbing effect which we call beats. In the simplest of cases, beats are formed when two sinusoidal sound waves of equal amplitude and very nearly equal frequencies mix. The frequency of the resulting sound would be the average of the two original frequencies. The amplitude or intensity of the combined signal would rise and fall at a rate equal to the difference between the two original frequencies. Beats are useful in tuning musical instruments to each other. The farther the instruments are out of the tune, the faster the beats. In short, the video explains that how music, which we hear in our day-to-day lives, is created by string instruments.